You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppet, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, and we don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know, and we don't know, now we don't know, they say real ones recognize real,
hey.
And we don't know.
You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppet, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, no we don't know. You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppet, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, no we don't know. This that leadership and you boys is some followers. Get right here, that grown man, and you niggas is toddlers. Been getting to the bag since I was wrapped up in a swallow. These streets raised me and turned me to a motherfucking problem. Yeah, you niggas is clones, y'all little boys, y'all ain't grown. While you was still at home, I had to get it on my own. Facts, I had to go grind, yeah, and I had to postpone. But now it's no more waiting. I do what I want, I'm a boss. I don't beg, I don't chase, I don't plead. Boy, I elevate, you stagnate, we are not in the same league. You too son and you too scared to go and take risks to succeed. But that's cool, you ain't gotta get no money, that's more for me. Wait, you gon' be a flunky your whole life? Boy, you goofy, puny, woozy, super son, must wanna be a loser. But meanwhile, I'm leading by example, executing $1 million plays. Why you niggas extra stupid? Why? You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppy, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, and we don't know. You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppy, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real. Say you a king, but you moving like a peasant, and you brag about how you steppin'. You's a gangster with that pole, but you's a hoe without that weapon. Telling all them war stories, but it's really not impressive. Be the same ones talking tough that fold when they're under pressure. You boy better tighten up, or else them handcuffs and them stretcher gon' be a part of your story. Guess you still ain't learned your lesson. You's a peon, yeah, and your manhood is in question. Cause real men don't act like groupies or hide behind gangs for protection. Yeah, I know how this shit go. I come from a session where everybody thuggin' shit, but I grew to know better, do better, go get you some cheddar. Said no better, do better, go get some cheddar, yeah. No better, do better, get you some cheddar. You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppy, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, and we don't know. You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your homies, you just a puppy, move like a crony, they say real ones recognize real, and we don't know him.
You too son, yeah, you too phony, boy, you's a peon, them ain't your